So that was just the first track. Just basically a little introduction about what she's going to go into.
You can barely hear it though.
I know.
If you would have said something, I could have gotten I got computer speakers. I could have hooked it up to it. I don't know. Next time we will do that so everybody can
Yeah,
hear
I
it.
didn't realize the CD. Some CDs play really, really loud on that. Some that's just a quiet one. So
Okay,
But anyway, so what we're gonna do is make egg-shaped candles.
egg-shaped candles.
Here, unroll that one. If your skin is sensitive, you may or may not want to hold these in your hand because this is the baby powder scent because that was what I was playing with last night when I was making the candles. So the one that Erin has was the failure. The
Mistake, actually.
No, that was the failure. The wick didn't go all the way through the candle because with the egg, you can't use this stuff right here, which is the tacky wax, to stick it to the bottom of the container, the wick tab, which is these. And since with an egg you can't do that, I had to play with it and figure out how we were going to do it. So we have a couple options. Obviously we have eggs. And then I also found these.
And this one was the failure.
That was the failure because the wick doesn't go all the way through the candle.
But yet it still burns, right?
It'll still burn,
But not all the way down.
but not all the way down. And that one would have to sit in a container.
The motor candle. The motor container.
Yeah. Huh?
Couldn't you use plastic?
Like baby powder.
It says baby powder
It
flavor.
depends on the plastic.
I mean baby powder.
Because we're
And this is
we're
the
melting
one
wax to
that worked.
200 degrees. So you got to make sure
See
it's
the
not going to
difference?
melt when you pour it in. So it just depends on the plastic. So they do make plastic.
Just
candles,
letting
but
everybody
they're
know we are videotaping live on webcam. So confuse the
Am I in the way?
Yes, you're live on the web right now.
Am I in the way though?
Thicker ones.
No, you're not. You're
The,
fine.
the bigger, thicker ones might work. That's something you can play with later on, maybe next year.
I was just thinking so that you're not going to
Actually,
You're not gonna waste eggs.
We're not gonna waste eggs because I can use those eggs tonight because I'm making homemade chicken fried rice, and I can use the eggs.
So no way
You just
there.
all you
There's
have
no
to do
waste.
is think of what can you make with eggs. She said bread pudding.
Yeah, you could do that too.
You
if
know,
wanna take
as long
some
as you pour the yolk out, the middle of the egg out without getting the shell mixed in, you're good. You can use it. You can actually take those eggs, put it in a container, seal it, stick it in your fridge, and just use it as scrambled eggs, you know, for the next couple days. It'll last a couple days in the fridge, so you don't have to waste the egg. So, but so we can do that, and then I found these. So if anybody wants to make, since we're doing this, the bigger batches are easier to make. So if you want to, these were a little bit expensive, but I found these and thought some people might like them. If you want to make candles in these, you can do it, but I would need $2 for the container.
Okay.
So I paid almost $2 a piece. So yeah, they were nice, so I like them. So.
They're nice.
Yeah.
If we gave you $4, could we make 2?
Yeah, but that's why I brought that up. I mean, I have some other containers, the bigger ones, but the bigger containers, I don't have enough wax to do that many because I wanted to get more wax yesterday, but I didn't make it in time. So, okay, so the first thing we need to decide, because we can only do 2 batches at a time. So that means we have to pick 2 colors and 2 scents. Okay? And we all have to decide on that. But first things first. How do we get the egg to work? Me and Erin played with this
You gotta
yesterday.
poke a hole.
Okay. But it's delicate the way you gotta do it.
We'll let the
So
pros
here's
do
the
it.
bowl. Erin.
Do it here.
Okay. What you're gonna do.
Do they have to be room temperature when you do it?
No, it does not matter. That's the nice thing about eggshell. You can throw it in hot water and it's not gonna crack as long as you're not shocking it too much. By the time you get the yolk out, for those of you who can see, just watch Erin.
Okay, how big a hole are we making?
We are making,
Where's that egg at? Here.
nope, we're gonna go smaller than that.
Okay, well your next one.
Big enough to cast.
So you want
Nope.
about this size?
Nope. Well, we can go smaller than that. Go smaller than that if you can.
Smaller than this?
Smaller than the tab itself.
The whole thing?
Yeah. What you're gonna do is you're gonna poke through here. You will have to use use a little bit of pressure, but if
Grandma's not gonna be able to do it because she will grab the egg and squash it.
okay, well somebody
There'll
can
be
help her
no
with that.
eggs.
But you're
How about
gonna
we just
have
let the pros
to
do it?
poke with a little bit of pressure.
Because you're supposed to do it yourself.
Sounds like popping through a vein.
See?
Okay.
Just go like that, and then when you to pop out a little bit more of the shell, all I did was go like that. Granted, now that one's gonna be a little bit bigger than I want,
You want it that big?
just like Aaron did. But if you, all you have to do is take the needle, the top of this, and just poke out the eggshell until you get it to the right size, and then pour the egg out.
In here? Hold it in here.
Yeah, we're pouring the eggs in there. Hopefully you can keep the shell separate. Here, you can put the shell in here.
So you're not sucking the egg out.
And the only thing I ask is because
You're not gonna go, come on, Mary! That's not what we were told. We said, wow, if we're gonna make Mary suck eggs.
yeah. Do you guys have anything
You're not
else
wrong.
like this
We're on live, guys.
size? Do you have anything else like this size that we can use to poke? You don't have any like mini skewers? Okay.
What
So I've
about
only got
sewing
3 of
needles?
these. So
Honey, those are all cat.
Can you use a
you
nail?
can.
No,
You
that'd
can-
be
No,
rusty to go
that'd be
inside.
too tempered.
Yeah.
That would be an
rusty to
easy
go
break.
inside.
Oh, are you thinking? A nail? You can use a needle. Needles would work.
Yeah, sewing needles is what I use.
The only thing I would say use these scissors, but I don't want to ruin the cutting edge on these. So, and these are going to be too dull. So we'll just have to take turns, but everybody can do 2 each on this, and then once we've got that part, while we're doing
You
that,
gotta scramble them before you get them out.
Pretty much, yeah.
you have to just depends with that big of a hole. You probably be able to just pull it.
Not really.
Poke the yolk, and that's about it. You don't have to scramble it too much. Yeah.
Cool. Looks like sucking brains out the nose.
And then once
Yeah.
once you got everything out of the egg, we'll have to
Egyptian
go over
style.
to the sink with some,
Should
take a
we-
couple
yeah,
drops of
mix
soap
it.
in there and get the rest of it out and clean it because you don't want egg yolk on your candle. So now,
We might have to go through here and make sure all the eggshells are out of here.
while everyone is kind of waiting for their turn, if you want to come over and look at the scents, kind of get a feel for 2 scents that you like, and then we'll kind of
Just try to stay out of the
what
camera,
we're
you
gonna
guys.
do.
Just be mindful of the camera over here and
Come on.
not have your back on.
Okay, this one's ready for someone else.
Yeah, my pizza.
Mary?
Ah.
The camera is where?
And there's enough eggs that we
It's
can
right
use for
there,
per person.
on my
so-
Did you see your
You
face?
guys go in the room.
I just don't want anybody standing right there in front of the computer.
Okay. Oh, I see it. Okay.
Okay, so now that you've got that one empty,
Yeah.
go over to the sink. You're going to use hot water and just a drop or 2 of soap, and to clean the inside and outside of that because you don't want yolk on your candle.
Okay.
There's 2 more of these
Probably
skewers,
smell
so
like
you guys can
burning
have at it. Aaron, did you take one of the skewers with you?
What?
Did you
No, it's in the cup.
You know, Aaron,
What?
does it smell like burning flesh if you have yolk in it? Or
Huh?
You just want to go be clean this.
That is up to Wendy and
you're
Joe.
doing it for her?
She's your mom.
Don't play.
My mom lives down in California.
She said you would drop her to a son.
I rinse it out first.
Pop it this way?
If you just use the very, very tip, because if you use, I use too much of the tip, and you notice I got a really, really big hole. You want to go with a small hole, but not too small.
Okay, I didn't know how to that.
Give me your keys.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you want to make as equal around as possible. You can put the eggshells in here. That's fine.
Water, and you gotta hide it.
So I'm going to clean that out before
Purposely got backwards.
we go on. So about that side? Yeah, you just want to
water's
make it
not getting
circular.
hot.
A little more circular? Huh?
Water's not getting hot.
Is it?
Well, because Joe doesn't have the thing turned
Get
on.
lukewarm.
Flipping up like that.
Well, as long as, I mean, soap will still do its job even if it's not super hot.
Yeah, you guys have tepid water because Joe doesn't have hot.
No, it's the way it was when it was sent to us.
You can still turn the water on. Sure, have the water.
They don't have it easily accessible.
Huh?
Sure, have the water on.
Starting to get hot.
Yeah. And then that cup, use it for the shell. And you guys can do 2 per person, so. Where'd Andrew go?
She went out to the truck to get money.
Oh, okay.
Hold it like this. Just take this and then apply pressure with your fork and just.
We like votive candles. We have a display at our house with a crystal ball in front of it for votive candles.
Just don't poke all the way through the egg, because if you poke a hole in the bottom, then that shell is shot.
I'd like to do one of these and then do a couple of those.
Well, go ahead and do 2 of those, because we have eggs, two per person was my thought.
Here you go. You got that one cleaned out.
Somebody's a Canuck. No offense or anything, but
No,
cleaned out.
Huh?
She's cleaned out. Somebody's from Canada, eh?
No, my
Have you done one yet?
therapist was.
Ah, I
Joanne's talking
see.
again.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go. That's where so you
I want vanilla.
Ooh. Hey, Wendy, do
I
you
got
have
one
vanilla?
right here,
No
Wendy.
vanilla?
Nope, I'm allergic to vanilla.
Oh, that's right.
I
I'll
have
make your
enough
egg.
vanilla for maybe half a pound.
Oh,
So
I
we
got
might
it
be
right
able
here,
to
Jody.
get a couple eggs, but that may not be enough for the whole group, so we'll see.
I'll do an egg for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I got
Okay, now how will you
And
Here's where the
please
camera
try
is.
poking when you
Here.
The side? No, hold it all in your hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll need more.
Yeah, there you
We
go.
need 2 per
That's the
person.
end. Put it on the very tip and then just put some pressure
And
with
if
your
your
fork.
egg
That
is,
looks awful.
if your egg is ready, you can sit it back in
Don't
the
even try.
Make her.
Look you in the eye.
It looks
Give
like
you
it'll
the
suck
cold
back
out of
in.
the eye. Stop.
You guys having fun over there?
Joe is trying to get friggin' egg all over me.
It might work, it might not.
Little signal with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know if I mentioned it, but do it from the narrow end if you weren't doing that.
My membrane got over the hole.
Like it. Put in there and start around.
I did.
We'll reuse the votive candle holders over and over again.
Yeah, one thing is we can use these as molds too. And I found glass molds work better than metal molds.
Oh,
I'm gonna freak your egg.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were
For-
gonna give her $8.
I thought they were still on the piece.
Yeah,
but
2
we-
apiece.
Slimy
we need
stuff all over
4
it.
of them.
That's
So
you.
that's $8.
Then once that happened,
Shut up. Smack your
All I
head.
have is 20. Do you have one? Or do you have 2 more?
You can put it right back in there.
Or can
And
we
it
just
won't
buy,
really matter if it's yours that you end up using,
Can
you
we
know,
just
just
buy 5
everybody
of
do
them?
too.
Can we just buy 5 of them? Or is there gonna be
I
enough?
want you to clean out your eggs.
Yeah, if you want 5, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me some things over there.
Should've got more of them skewers.
I only had 3. I was looking, I couldn't find any more. Yeah. I was bummed because I used to have a dozen of them. I got a little screw in there, but it's too fat. You know
I
what?
gotta do 2 more.
Somebody could use this scissors if they want, if they
I'll
are
try
brave
that.
enough. Because those scissors are dull anyway.
Here you go. I'm done.
Get your 2?
Andrew, why don't you do 1?
Huh? No, oh, I didn't do 2. Yeah.
I don't trust myself with my hands right now.
Your 2 turn.
Yeah.
Did you do your 2 already?
I tried.
You're
You're one.
We just gotta do it.
You're not doing